Welcome into a brand new run in the arena. We're trying Elf Union. We're trying this run right after a glorious success with goblins. And we're about to see how the other half live with elves. This is a bold roster we've built. We've built a roster with a wizard, which meant that we were going to get... sorry, let me just work out what I'm doing here. Okay, we wanted a wizard, so we've done a roster with a wizard. It means we only get 11 players, only one reroll plus the leader, so it's a very thin roster. It's very much a wizard or bust roster, so let's hope the wizard does some magic. I think because of that, we have to think about playing aggressively. We have to think about looking for ways to get on top early if we can and make our opponent chase the game, because if we let it become a battle with the 11 players, it's definitely going to catch up to us. We've got Undead in the first game who've gone full Mighty Bow. This is pretty much the worst matchup you could have got with our build, given that we've got no bench, because they've gone with full Mighty Bow, no guard, just 4 Mighty Bow to punch us with. They've got a Blodge and a Rodge, and they've got a deep bench of skeletons and zombies, 3 rerolls, because undead are cheap. That feels like a lot to have a bench that deep, as well as the 3 rerolls. Undead are crazy. Undead are crazy. Positional colorings, yeah, the Union are kind of hard to see, aren't they? There you go. We will at least always know where row 9 is with the incredible blue boots. Do love those a lot. And they slightly get lost with the rings, actually. Like, they look better without the rings. But I think the rings are a good idea for pro elves, especially for watching on stream. Goblins are clearly OP, everyone knows that. They just don't have 90% win rate because Conspiracy of Goblin Coaches concedes. Exactly, Shizaresti. Goblin coaches are so smart and so cunning that they cheat by forcing down their stats. High kick. So, interesting that our opponent has not put their 2 Mighty Bow players on the line right away. I mean, they've put the mummies here, but they haven't put the whites on here. This is already looking like a very tempting wizard. 6 players underneath there. Yeah, I wonder if they are new, like not putting the Mighty Bow whites on the line feels like a mistake. Might not matter because you might just cas all the elves anyway. That's one down, just a KO. It's a tempting wizard. I'm not certain it's a good wizard. I'm not certain. I'm gonna... Oh, that makes it better. Okay, that's coming out. So this is why we love the sidestep on the dodge on this one, because it means we do not have to get hit, and in fact we can even stay here and maybe hit that next turn. The fact that every ghoul is underneath it now makes it more tempting, but you shouldn't really think about your wizards in terms of the damage they do, because actually the maths on damaging things with a wizard is generally less good than you think it is. Having said that, if we knock down either mummy... No, this is what I mean by it not being as good as you think it is. To hit the ball, we need to knock down the top right mummy, the bottom right mummy. Obviously, if the ball goes down itself, that's great. Otherwise, we don't get hit on the ball unless we knock down the bottom right mummy or both the top right two. I'm gonna do it because it's fun. Yeah, wasn't that fun? Okay, so now we've got no wizard and we didn't even knock down a single player. I think it wasn't a good wizard. I think I was too greedy. But it's okay. Now we're going to play it out without that and see what we can do. So we're going to go in for a 1 dice hit. I should hit that first. Okay. Put this on the... put that side step on the ball. Make them deal with that. I know this looks a bit mad, fighting with elves, but when you get given 2 dice box, you should take 2 dice box. And it's just a good rule of thumb, because these are only AV9 plus. Was that a 3% chance not to knock anyone over? Excellent work. I'm really not sure it was a good wizard. I did say it. I talked through the reasons it wasn't necessarily a good wizard, so like... I was just leading into the it's game 1 of the run. Let's do the thing. But yeah, we've definitely given ourselves hard mode here now without the wizard for the game. The opposite of those dice would have been amazing. The opposite would have been amazing. We've still given them some problems here though. Right, like they've got side step on the ball. Oh, I didn't hit and 10. Oops, sorry. If it's side step on the ball, we've got these players in uncomfortable squares. My Necro got wizarded into Wolf, Death, Wolf, seriously injured, Ghoul, Kaz once. Instant concede off. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Okay, power there is definitely not great. Side step to here. They might have it. I miss having a biased ref. That was the best bit with goblins. Biased ref means you can do more stuff, but it also means opponents are less likely to foul you. Guessing they might dodge this since they haven't moved it, or they're just going to leave it on the floor. Yeah, dodging it. Fair enough. Did that without making the ball safe first. I mean, I guess it would be uphill because of the guard. Are we going to hand off? Or are we just staying? We're just staying. Okay.
There's only one word to say.
It's not ideal. Where's the blitz? Not an easy blitz on with these 2 mummies in the way.
Start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
Come around to blitz there, so you're not doing it, so you're just going to get up. Did not think that through because that square is blocked. So now if we're going to blitz, it's going to be that way, leaving ourselves base. We'll do it last. If we knock them down enough times, we should get some more armor breaks eventually. We are knocking them down a lot. It wasn't 1D on the ball because of the guard. Maybe there was a 1D on the ball if we'd taken the block on that, but I think it was going to be an uphill unless we did something pretty aggressive. So maybe there was a way there. But yeah, the guard stopped it from being 1 dice on the ball. At least in the most straightforward way. I do feel like I need to readjust my brain at the moment because my brain is seeing everything in the goblin way and it is a different way of playing. I have to readjust my thinking to elf thinking. Yeah, bias ref, it's the discounted version that makes it so good. Someone was saying before about I should do an Underworld run and I'm just not sure anyone wants to watch an Underworld run. I think they'd be very strong in this format, to be honest with you. I think you could take a wizard and you could take a bias ref and you could do monstrous things. Or you could not take your wizard and take just take some stars, or a star. Or is it only Santa you're allowed a star? I can't remember. Now that is spicy. That is just 1 dice on the ball. Yeah, I've heard that not many people have done the Underworld, which is surprising to me. 1 dice because of the guard. 2 dice, so I'll take that. Free up our catcher here at the back. So that was just 1 dice on the ball. Not a power, sadly. It was worth a try. It was definitely worth a try. We can now get 1 dice from the front as well. The question is, do we just go for the 1 dice or do we try to do something more clever? If we follow in, now we've got a chance to chain push that out. Problem is that's an uphill. But if we make that uphill push, then we've got 2 dice on it. And we haven't even used our blitz yet. Okay. I need an assist. So we either do that one, but if we fail, we have to use our last team reroll, or we do the 3-2, and we've got dodge back. I want that for recovery though, so I think we do actually. What you could do is blitz it here, and then you get another go at it. Because it's kind of the wrong angle. Okay. We're getting a lot of dice on it. We're getting a lot of dice on it. I think we followed, not be on the mighty boat. There it is. Okay. Not an amazing square, but it's on the floor. Do I want to take the rush and stand on it? Bad thing puts it on mighty boat. Good thing it's just a tackle zone on the ball. Make them deal with it. Make them deal with it. deal with it they will. Instant mighty bow power. Okay, didn't remove it. It's good.
Oh dear. I hope that player has a bit of
Not a pow, because we've got dodge.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed.
Okay, gets another block from there.
I should probably say
Not a
something
pow.
meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
I've still got to dodge and pick the ball up.
Both go down.
They haven't blitzed yet. We gave them a lot of blocks that turn. I mean, this is much more like just a conventional Elf Union play, and like it would be better to be doing this play with like an extra reroll and a bench, which we would have if we hadn't got the wizard. But then, like, if the wizard had worked, everything would have looked different, right? So yeah, when the mighty bow flashes and you know it worked. Opponent focusing on their blocks, which I don't think is wrong. Like, maximize those blocks on the low armor. We have to let that go, so we are now down to 9 on the drive. Now I guess we dodge to get the ball. Oh yeah, do that first. Oh, they took the both down. They had a full power there. That must be a misclick. Good for us. Maybe I should have gone up there, to be honest. I think I clicked that too fast. Okay, so 3 plus dodge, 3 plus pickup. Makes it and makes it. Okay. Well, it looked good for a moment, and then it didn't. So we could red dice there to try to move that and give ourselves a hit on it. We could come in here another uphill and chain push again. But it wouldn't be that good of a chain push. Or we don't go for the ball. It's always an option. It's only a 2+2+ this book. I'm always tempted to take them and see. Double powers, never bad.
right player, right shot.
Now we are chasing a POW, but if we were a 6 here, we've got a player who can retrieve it right away. We rolled a 6. And we broke armor. We did not get the instant retrieval because of the scatter, but that's okay. So now we're probably going to try and pick it up on you. Because we don't have any sure hands, so let's dodge you and not leave you on a mummy. Can't quite screen it. Let's put you there so at least you've got something on the ball. You there. 4+? Doesn't make it. Is this worth our last reroll? I mean, if we make it, we're very likely getting away with it. If we don't make it, a lot of things can happen. I think I'd rather keep the reroll. Pretty good scatter. Stayed next to our side stepper. Hey, Sandbox. Oh, cool. Astarius, I don't know them talking about it, but that's cool. Oh, that's not what we needed. Instant 1 dice power with the zombie. Opens up more things for them. At least didn't break armor. Oh, more powers. They're not scattering it. I would have thought about scattering it just because it's next to my sidestepper. That is all powers that turn, so we will scatter it. Because it's now no longer in a good square for us. It's not heading in a good direction though. Oh, well, that makes me think I should have re-rolled the 4+, but it's all retrospective, isn't it? Like, easy to say with hindsight. But yeah, now it looks like if I'd taken that 4+, maybe I would have got the ball and would have run off and won. That was a pretty rough turn. Like, they opened with a no block 1 dice, which happened to be a power on dodge. Like, if that hasn't all gone their way, then the situation can look very different. We did sack it on a 6 a turn before, to be fair, so... They should not hit this, because I will step into there. And they have indeed not hit it. Lot to do here. Lot to do. I really don't like putting that there, but I wonder if I have to. No one else is getting there, and I think we have to tag the heck out of this for what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's a dodge. Shoot. Okay, good, because I did not want to put a reroll on that. Taking that out of 1 dice, what are we? That's too much, isn't it? Too much. Could make that a blitz. I think we will. Good. And the armor break is good. Is there a rush in there? I definitely don't want to do a rush. Okay. Good. So they can just score, right? But if they just score, at least that's giving us enough time to try and do an offense back. I think this was not a turn to go all after the ball. Like, it's carrying on blodge, right? So we have to 6 it to knock it down. I think that this was a turn to just maximize the pressure, try to make it hard for them to stall out from here. Nice chain push, clear the ball. One rush to score. It's so different to the Goblin games. Like, it's so different. It's crazy. Like, Goblin games is all about, like, can we win the attrition? Can we, like, punch him out? But, like, every single thing, you're like 3+. Oh, it's going to fail. Like, here, you're like 2+. Okay, let's go for them. Like, even the 3+, you're thinking, it's okay. They're fighting for a stall here. This looks like we're positioning to try to stall. Not there. That is the wrong space to stand in if you want to stall.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Because here I'm just going to try to push you into the end zone. It's a bit of a worry because if this goes wrong, all of these getting murdered. But I think we just go for the full pow. Lucky. I was happy forcing them to score, but full pows. Is it lucky? Is it lucky now if we then they get up and get a turn out of it? Maybe it was better to push them. Oh. Why? Like, they still had a really good chance to end that drive 1-0 up. Like, we actually wanted the scatter out there, because where that was...
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Where that was, if I fail my next dodge, which is probably a 3+, like if I fail my next dodge, which is probably a 3+, my opponent then can easily clear that and pick it up. Like, weird. Weird concede. I don't know if Sarius will see this. I think you didn't need to concede if you did. It's a shame. I didn't feel like that was game over at all. I thought, if anything, I was slightly unhappy with that position. I was hoping we just push them in and score and then go for 1-1 at half time. They do say impulsive on their thing, so maybe that's impulsive. Look, we did roll 6 on their ball carrier twice, right? Like, I'm not shying away from that. There were 2 times we sacked the ball in that drive, and both times we just rolled like a 6. The first time, that's not true. We sacked it 3 times. The first time was a lot of dice, and the first time we engineered like a whole heap of dice. But that, yeah, we had a couple of straight 6s. Yeah, maybe it was just that. Maybe it was just that. Still, it's game 1 for us and win 1 for us. I really don't want an overtime game now for my own times, but let's try and get one in quickly. Oh no! Chat! No! Itchy. Are you in chat, Itchy? Are you in chat? Is Itchy Gokuto is here. Oh dear for who? My 11-player roster up against goblins, who we've just established are the most OP team in Blood Bowl. This is horrible. You're turning me into the heel, Itchy. Like, I've enjoyed being on the team of righteousness with goblins, and now I'm going to have to try to beat goblins and make me feel like a bad guy. That's awful. Please put 9 players in a square. Welcome in, everybody, to game number 2 of the Elf Union run. I'm probably just going to roll this together from the last one since it was an early concede. So this might be 2 games in 1 YouTube video. We have just done a goblin run in the arena, and now we are being forced to see the shoe on the other foot because it is our pro elves against goblins, coached by Ichigo Kuto, who is a chat regular. God, I hate my roster against goblins. I don't know what goes in the second line here. Like, we have to protect the leader. But I don't really want the blodgers getting... I don't want anything getting hit by the chainsaw. This is awful. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Spreading out. Super big and loose. At least if you chainsaw, you'll have to come a long way forward. Wizard on fungus. Has to be the fireball. So what have these goblins got? They've gone... Is this the same build we just did? I think they've got the same build. No, similar, not the same. Because like my build, they've gone double whirly ball. They've gone 2 block trolls. They've got 3 bribes. They've got a bomber, but it hasn't got pass. Should have taken pass. The bomber pass was amazing. They've got the sneaky get fowler. Anyone... Listen, I'm not telling anyone how to run their teams, but I am telling you, if you play goblins and you're not putting sneaky git on this player, you're doing it wrong. So yeah, correct choice, put sneaky git on here. And short bench. So they've gone high on the bribes, but short on the bench. So if they lose players, that definitely can go badly for them. More than a chat regular, a chat legend, Itchy. Absolutely. Time out. Maybe good, maybe bad. The wizard, I mean, I'll just say, I don't mind if Itchy's in here. No, you can stay if you want, Itchy, I don't mind. Like, it's whatever. Like, it's game 2 of a run. I don't know what game it is for you. You're on game 1 as well. So congratulations on winning your first game. The wizard has a lot of interesting good uses against goblins. Because yes, you can fireball and take out some balls and chains, but also the frog is a 2+ on a goblin ball carrier. So yeah, the wizard has different uses. And Itchy, I don't know if you've already left, but if not, please don't feel like you have to go. It's fine. The zap is a roll against their strength, so it's a 5+ on the trolls, or a 2+ on any other goblin. You can frog a chainsaw as well if you don't want to deal with a chainsaw. Okay. Not a great first turn for the goblins so far. They've knocked 3 over, but they haven't cast. They've still got the blitz, and they've still got the foul. Denbeak, in general, yes. But I would say that sometimes the zap against an Edge 3 ball carrier can be correct if you're playing a team that doesn't have much Edge 3. Because yes, it's a 3+ roll and that's scary. But say you're playing against a dwarf team and they've only got 1 runner. If you frog that, it's a 3+ to guarantee for the whole drive they've got no ball carrier. So sometimes that 3+, even though it's a harder roll, I think can be the correct roll. Because like if you knock it down, it's probably getting back up. Whereas if you frog it, it's done. It's done for the drive and you might kill it. So no pickup here is great for us. Doesn't put the reroll in. I think we don't wizard yet because I think we're going to be able to put pressure on this without. And the wizard is so good to have in our pocket for this game. We didn't lose any players that turn. And I think we want to get straight forward. I do think I'm going to try blitzing the chainsaw, which can only end badly. But we're going to try anyway. Which means you just have to stand up. You're going to run around this way. Except we can't, because that's going to make it a 1 dice. Crap. That was silly. Mistakes made. Thought it was going to be a 2 dice for some reason. Make it a 2 dice. Come round here and do it. That couldn't possibly go wrong. Double rush. I think we're just giving that up. It was a mistake. We live with our mistake. We don't love it. It is what it is. Oh, we should have gone for a fanatic on a red dice. Which I do sometimes do. Sometimes the red dice on the fanatic can be the right play. Yeah, I could have 1D'd with those dice, but yeah, that was just a mistake. I just wasn't thinking. I thought I was getting the 2 dice there, and of course I wasn't, because that couldn't stand up. It's okay. This next pickup is a scary one for Itchy, and then even if they make it, we've got the wizard after. So yeah, we've managed to not blow the wizard turn 1 this game. We blew it turn 1 last game. Let's try not to do it every game on turn 1. How excited am I if I Maple High Grove tabletop? I'm definitely curious. My feeling is that Maple is going to get ruled a megastar very quickly, because I think that skill where you can do things from a square away seems crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely curious to try it. I'd like to see. Like to give it a go and find out. Yeah, exactly, Cornite. Movement 3, no root tree. It's got block and mighty blow. Has it got tentacles or something as well?
Talismans are certainly making a splash. These are a title.
Yeah, it's strength 5, which is weak for a tree, but it's still a big guy. Big guy that can't root. Tentacles as well, and strength 5, pretty nice. That's nice. So the chainsaw now has to hit there, so chainsaw can't chainsaw something more valuable. I imagine might have been part of the plan. Well, I guess it could. The chainsaw could dodge and hit something more valuable. Foul or not fouling is always a success. Every turn that doesn't foul us, I'll call that a win. Yeah, like even without the special skill, I think that's a really good big guy. Well, let me tell you, Shan, that if I was allowed to put a mummy on every elf team, every single elf team I had would have a mummy. A block mummy with tentacles. A block mummy with tentacles, yeah, I can find uses for that. And stand firm. Also thick skull. Mummies don't have thick skull. Keeps it on the pitch. So we are dodging to blitz with that. Only on alignment still. Yeah, 210 really isn't a lot either. 210 is really not a big number. Is this the wizard turn? Could fireball here. Could fireball there. There are only 3 players though. I think it's not. We're keeping hold. Could 1 dice there. Can't 2 dice. KO there I think stops us from 2 dicing the... No, it doesn't. Because of the stupid here, we could 2 dice the chainsaw. The chainsaw's kind of the one that worries me the most with elves, so I think maybe we do go for the 2 dice on the chainsaw, which of course will now not knock over, but we try. Can get 2 dice on that, but it requires a rush. I knew it. Oh well.
Looks like the players have finally
Oh well.
realized we're not playing soccer.
I'm gonna tag lots of goblins and make them roll dice. That was a little bit risky, to be honest, because if we'd failed that, we wouldn't have wanted to reroll, and then we're giving up a free hit on a catcher. But knocking trolls down away from their friends is always good. Oh, armor breaking trolls is always... KOing trolls with a random elf punch is always incredible. No, we don't need to, Denbeak. We're not in a rush. Like, this is not an easy place for the goblins to start their drive. The goblins are starting their drive really deep. Like, you don't have to go for the most aggressive line here. And in fact, with only 11 elves, I would say it's probably better to, like, not be too aggressive too early if you don't have to. Random backhand, yeah. Hey, Racing Pit Crew. Like, we still have the wizard at any point we want this drive. Like, we can try a wizard whenever we feel like it. So, we don't need to take unnecessary risks right away. It is an aggressive ball position with the side stepper in here, but they have got a chainsaw and a troll hit, so they have got quite a few opportunities here to... I'm playing against goblins this time, Stray Sign Wave, I'm afraid to say. I do feel bad about it, but we've just done our goblin run. And this time, it's... we're on the elves. So they have finally got a removal. They were definitely due. They chainsawed poor Day Day into the KO box. But now we're looking at a maybe more interesting wizard turn here. See where it all shakes out, but there's definitely some interesting squares already for a wizard. It's a good piece to Apo Ek, but the problem is, like, they are goblins. They're going to get more removals. They've got plentiful piling potential. I think I'm going to take this wizard, because if we knock down either ball and chain, it's gone. If we knock down the chainsaw, it's probably gone. And if we knock down the ball, that's good. So I think 4 out of 4 good targets is worth the fireball. Yeah. 2 ball and chains gone from the wizard. I will definitely take it, and we have a hit on the ball. Didn't get the chainsaw, sadly. Can I make this a 3 dice? Yeah, I can make this a 3 dice, can't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we put player here and player here. Come in here for 3 dice. Would love to do it with block, but block's on the wrong side.
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Good thing we made it a 3 dice. We actually did not only did we not get the knockdown, we nearly double skulled. Do we reroll this? Only 1 reroll left for the half after this, but we have left the leader base, so I'm going to say yes. Get the wrestle down. Get not a great scatter. Okay. Not a knockdown. Probably can't follow because of the chainsaw. That's not enough diving tackle. I should have already got it up. So make you deal with that one. And it's a bit risky putting it behind, but we can catch up. So tempted to try this, but is the scatter good for us? I feel like it's not the most amazing square and there's quite a lot of good scatter squares, so I'm going to try it. That's a much better scatter square. Thank you for the cheer, Ro9. It was a pretty good fireball, wasn't it? Pretty good fireball and then a very nice scatter onto one of our players, so now they have to deal with that. Way down off, but okay. It's the best trick shot handoff I've seen. Results-based analysis say yes. Collie, you missed the goblin stuff, and now we're playing against goblins, and we feel bad. Now we're evil elves against beautiful gobs. Also, Collie, I'm not going to lie to you, but you really tried to stop us from winning the last game of our goblin run. You were, my goodness, doing some very determined not picking the ball up. Too busy having fun with your pogo. Yeah, the fireball, that was pretty rude, but it was too good to turn down, right? Like, it was too good to turn down, because double auto removal on the ball and chain if you knock it down, and then if we had knocked down the chainsaw, it would have been a very likely to remove as well. Thanks for the follow, Matta. Chainsaw does work on our ball carrier. Pretty good scatter for us, and only a stun. And the other thing we're just trying to do here is just base a lot of goblins, because if you make goblins do a lot of those 3+ dodges, you will get some fails out. Played a game with New Nurgle team on tabletop last night. 3-0 win. Hit MVP on bloated with Kaz 2 block players game 1. Nice start. That is a nice start. Congratulations. Gets the foul in. The goblins have been very unlucky with not removing things so far, I have to say. Very nice here with the lineman to free up the blitzer. Do we want to scatter this again? I feel like we do want to scatter this, and we definitely want to hit the chainsaw. Can't easily make it a 3 dice. So we'll just go for the 2. Oh, full power is perfection. Means we can scatter and get rid of the chainsaw. Not the scatter we were looking for. But we can now punch that and maybe get someone around. Let's bring you back as a safety. Full pals, because I'm a filthy lacquer. This has got diving tackle, so we want to punch it away so that this one can dodge. In fact, no, this one's got to do it because that would punch into that square otherwise. Oh no, either way here's bad. Hadn't worked that out. Neither direction frees someone up, does it? Because we push in there, we haven't freed up. If we push in there, we haven't freed up. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, let's just try this one and see if we get lucky, I guess. We don't. So we'll just block again. Stand you up at this point, I think. Just push you into that. Deal with it next turn. Like, we'd love to get the ball, but if we don't get the ball this turn, that's okay. We can always get it next turn. Because the drive's going pretty well for us. Like, it's not easy for the goblins to get this ball and run off with it here, so we can catch up to them. We've even put one. I know we didn't put it here, but yeah, still we've got elves around. Diving tackle there, though. Doing a thing. I was told they'd be failed 1 in 9s. They do happen. Just not yet. Well, we did just roll a 1 in 9, didn't we, on the block? Not a failed goblin 1 in 9s. My redrafted Skaven team, 1 gutter blodge stepper, 3 leftover recipe, got a TD Kaz MVP in first league game. Nice. Running around with a blodge step sprint gutter. I'm sure everyone will love that, Dembeek. I'm sure your opponents will be so happy. I think we'd used everyone who could block the hooligan. I was trying to use the to free up myself up off the diving tackle. Goes for a dodge. Does not 1 in 9. Makes the 3+. Makes the pickup. Collie, take notes. We're going to see a potato here. Off they go. So a while back I was gifted a nice espresso machine, just a basic thing. Nice having caramel lattes on cue. On the other hand, it's so much dang work. Like, people live like this. I'll just pay the local coffee shop a few bucks. It's got the trouble. The real answer to your problems, Stray Sine Wave, is to just drink tea, which is more delicious and very simple to make. So, just drink tea. The one and only downside to tea is that then every time you are out and want a tea, you'll feel aggrieved about how expensive it is to pay for a tea when you're out.
I will drink their tea. I always want a cup
Well, I
of
tell
tea.
you what, I was feeling pretty good about this turn, but they have just made a lot of dodges, and suddenly it's not looking as good, is it? Suddenly, this is actually a little bit awkward. It was a good turn for Itchy. Now you are going to need to do a few things here, aren't we? Pop you in there. So I was hoping to blitzball with you, but not when double tagged by diving tackle. So now at least we have 2 dice on this, but it's without block. This is all without block as well. That is 3 dice, so let's take it. Okay. Not what we were hoping for. But we're going to roll a pow here. We're not going to roll a pow here. There's the pow. Knew it was coming. Oh, it's a good one to get rid of though. Hooligan out of the game. Block troll, good troll. Gets KO. I like this team name, Rotten Tomatoes. I think we're going to see a boing. I mean, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because, like, obviously, like, you could just do the dodges, and it's the same odds each time, a 3+. And so you could go until you pop dodge. But when you've got 3 rerolls in the bank anyway, I feel like just saving rolls on the ball carry is probably right. So just do the boing. Probably is right. Can't score this turn at least, so we'll have one more chance. Does go for the boing. Makes it. Off they go. This is looking like a score. Pretty impressive score given how badly some of the stuff's gone for them. Get that diving tackle in front. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We obviously still have some plays, but definitely making it work for us. Okay. So I think the play we're going to want is you come around and hit here, which is going to be a rush, and it's obviously we don't want to dodge off the diving tackle, so we definitely hit that first. Make that a 3 dice. Then for sure, well, I want to keep one free to be recovery, don't we? Which is probably you. So you come here, you go there. It's good enough. So it's a 2+2 plus for 2 dice. Okay. Get the POW. I think I want to scatter it away so it doesn't get into any of their tackle zones. This does mean they now have to recover it. And they could just knock it back down because they've got rerolls. Not a lot I can do to stop that. We give ourselves a scoring threat at least. And that's a halfway player, I guess. They do need to roll a full POW to score here because they haven't got a wrestle or a block. So yeah, they need to roll a 6. But they can do that. And they've got the reroll, so gonna throw a gob first. Successful throw. Took out our player. Saves them a dodge. Amazing throw. That's a great throw. Good job, this troll, Green Twilight. Now that means they only got to do 1 dodge to get the 2 dice. Serious goblin shenanigans. But as we've established, goblins OP, so what were we expecting? Dodging this out to be the second assist so we don't have to dodge out here. Oh. No 1 in 9, so yeah, now you bring this in and it's just 2 dice. Not an immediate POW. 1 more go. Has to roll a 6. Doesn't roll a 6. Got away with it. Woo! It was close. That was close. And now, because we're gross elves, we could score. Definitely want to blitz away the diving tackle. Oh, that's made it a lot less likely. Now we've got no rerolls for a lot of dice we're going to have to roll, including a pass. We have got one of the diving tackles off. So, I don't think we can get it to the thrower. So I think it's just going to be like a 2+ here. And then we throw the pass up there. So 4+ pass. And then a 2+ catch. I think it's just failed. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Still, 0-0 at half time, and we get to go on offense now. See how their KOs do. If the troll stays out on that KO, that'll be pretty big. No, they have not argued the call because we don't have a bias ref. Spends a bribe and fails it. Rough. Still 2 bribes in the bank. Succeeds this time. I really think with goblins the bias ref is worth taking. Although they've just done it without the bias ref. But I think the bias ref just pays so much value for itself on weapons. If you have multiple kickoffs, it ends up being like really like more useful than the bribe would be. So they've used all their bribes, and they did get all the weapons back. The troll stays out though, so just 1 troll, but 2 ball and chains, and a chainsaw and bombs.
None of the knockout players seem to have awoken.
We've sent our wizard, and we did get our second blitzer back, but we are down 1 player. Double ball and chain defense is going to be wacky. Double ball and chain, bomb and chainsaw is a lot to think about on defense. I mean, we could just try and score quick and get it all off, because now the bribes are all gone. It's actually like tough to score quick against bombs though, right? Because like if you try and score quick against a bomb, you might just get bombed. You have to really think about it if you want to avoid that. Don't normally recommend passing, but I want to give myself the option here, so I'm gonna do it. Watch me live with my regrets. Over here. A couple of cactus over here. Put one there so we can dodge away. High kick is nice. Okay, so this might just get chainsawed, but make you think about it. Full powers, always great. Even better with an armor break. Do kind of want to brush and base that, but I probably shouldn't. Don't love that. Do that at the end of the turn.
There's only one word to say.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're okay like that. Fine. So we've got 3 scoring threats, and they're on different sides of the pitch, so that makes it harder for them to just take them all out. They do, Collie. It's Ichiko Kuto, who is a chat legend. So yeah, was here I think during the Goblin wins. Goes straight for the Troll Blitz, which doesn't work out. So I am really pleased it was 7-0 as well. Like I just wanted to win with Goblins. I would have taken 7-1 in a heartbeat, but 7-0 does sound really good. It does sound really good. Yeah, that's it. Like, just getting all these weapons off. Like, the fact they had to spend all their bribes in that last one makes this feel like it's a pretty punch time score. I mean, they could just roll 6 on them, right? Like, it's not automatic send-offs, but it's a good chance of sending off a bomb and 2 fanatics if we score. Diving tackle doing good work again here. Just, like, tie up catches on diving tackle. Makes me scared to try dodges with them. So we didn't blitz with the chainsaw, of course, because we blitzed with the troll. I assume we're going to throw a bomb over here. We can do ball and chain first. Ball and chain, getting ominously close. You saw its movement there. The ball and chain, sometimes like you just see that one flash up and you're like, wait, what? What's happened? Panic. And then it's nothing. No dramas. Fungus swinging around. See, now you don't want to throw the bomb over here. With fungus right next to it. Good old fungus. Throws the bomb, rolls a 4, so it's going to be inaccurate unless it's quick. Could have killed fungus, but didn't. It whiffed. Goes for the foul. Gets caught. 4 is done. Doesn't argue the call. So, what's the way to do this? I don't hate because of so if I go here, it's just a 3+, 2+ to score, which is obviously not terrible, but if we fail a 3+, it's going to feel bad. If we go this way, we can make it all 2s, which sounds better. So let's do that. So pass activation, throw it to you because you've got Nerves of Steel. Then dodge here and hand off here. Okay. It's a rush. It's a little scary. But yes, in we go. Check the stream title, Randy. Why didn't they get to argue the call? Did their coach get thrown out? Their coach got thrown out. They didn't even get to try and argue the call. Oh, wow, that's rough. So we are on 10. They are on... I did get their troll back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did get their troll back. Yeah, that's rough if the coach got chucked as well. Speggy was trying to tell me and I was apparently not listening. I'm sorry, Speggy. I missed it. So yeah, this is looking like a pretty good position now, isn't it? We've got 10 elves. We've got a 1-0 lead. They've got 2 trolls and 5 goblins. I was doing a Devo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Done a few arenas, but I'm yet to get to 700 even with OP knobs. I mean, playing with knobs is basically cheating, isn't it? It's more or less just free win. I don't understand how it's possible you wouldn't win every game with knobs. Unless you play against goblins, of course, because goblins are the most OP. Free bribes. They would have liked that a second ago. Poor Richie. Hey, Eldril Juggle Skulls. Haven't seen that one before. That's what the run was, Randy. It was a 7-0 fungus run. In the Contest of Dakar, in the Contest of Blood Bowl, what's a Dakar? Frostpaw. We have a command for that. Because people have asked me a lot. It's a withdrawn offense, it's a short version. It's named after a coach called Matt Dacker who uses the tactic a lot on Fumble. It's one of those things where a lot of people said it, I guess, talking about him doing it, and eventually it just sort of entered the Blood Bowl language as like that being the thing. But yeah, in short, it means instead of going forward right away on offense, you go backwards to keep yourself from taking as many hits. Where teams cowardly run away. Bravely run away, Collie. Oh, wow, we're going for a 1-10. We're going for a 1-10. You love to see it. Itchy has handed off. And we have a sprint goblin on the ball. We have a troll next to them. Fly, little goblin, fly. Oh, no, they're hungry. Oh, no. Hungry troll. Oh, no. No longer hungry. Reroll they're hungry. The throw is successful. They're in the air. They've landed. Yes. They've scored. Running goblin. In they go. Respect. Respect for that play by Itchy. Goblins swinging back. To which they get a mime. That wasn't as much miming as I thought. That was more just like showing off the hair. I was hoping we'd get more of like the classic glass box mime thing going on. Yeah, like in like the 40k language, it's like a orc thing, isn't it? I think that gets a lot of people when people in Blood Bowl talk about a Decker. It's a very random thing. It's just because there was a coach called Matt Decker, like I said, who did it. There's no like sensible reason for it to be that. So we don't need to rush this drive because weapons are gone. Let's take our hits. Let's use our free bribe. Free catch. Never hurts. 3 dice. Not even a pal. 3 dice. There's a pal. I think we should do that as a 2 dice. Bonk. Get the KO. Knock down a troll. Punch a goblin. Roll another pow. I'm so tempted to do a ball carrier foul, but it's a rush, so I'm not going to. Move the ball forward. Stomp on a troll, because we have a free bribe. just stunned. My troll. Yes, I remember, Connie. It was so sad because we realised it late. Like that was a clan game. It was like, throw the teammate, try and win the game. Oh, it's going good. It's going. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? No. We're checking goblins. Oh, goblin missile. And it didn't break armor, so that goblin can now get up and punch us. Dodge this. Oh, baby. Love the aggressive goblin plays. Respect the goblin effort. Oh, baby, as Rick Reckless would say. When in doubt, air it out. Going for it. Their dodges have been very good. Like, I'm not sure they've had much luck on anything else, but their dodges have been very good. Because I don't think we've seen the 1 in 9 yet. Probably I'm just forgetting one. What's your team this weekend, Collie? What have you taken? If you're throwing goblins, I'm thinking maybe renegades, because I don't think you're going to play goblins. Or are you playing black orcs? Oh, boing. One more dodge to make this a 1 dice, unless you cancel that. Black orcs, nice. Oh, after all that 1 dice skull. Last reroll goes in. Push. Good effort. Good effort by Itchy. Dodging around with the diving tackle. Okay, alright. Alright, Itchy. I see you. Trying to make life difficult over here. Three dice the diving tackle. Bonk. Then 3 dice the pogo. Then 3 dice the pogo. Diced.
There's only one word to say.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to foul. No, I forgot my bribe. Oh well. Diced. J11 Keith didn't even throw your name in for most Kaz. Outrageous. Is it Kaz that count fouls? Is it Kaz that count fouls? Because with Black Orcs, you definitely want those foul Kaz, don't you? Hey, Corolla. As the award for most deaths. 4+ to throw. That's incredible. I love this. 4+ to throw the one that's already down. great effort to remember that even a down one can be a missile. Didn't die. 3 dice uphill on the ball carrier. We're going to take the skull. Love the effort. Love the effort. Run off with the ball. Might have done, Baron Bucky. If you check the stream title, there's some clues. Nobody ever reads the stream title. It was quite a game, let me tell you. It was quite a game. The last one. Bonk. And now we're being made to feel like a monster because we're now the bad guys playing against the beautiful little goblins. Instead of being the beautiful little goblins, we're now the villains. Sorry, Corolla. You're here too late. You missed the best part of the stream. Oh, love it. Troll dodge. And then I let chat choose my next team. I offered halflings, I offered renegades. For some reason chat wanted to see elves, so you can blame chat for this elf stuff. They were given free choice. And this is what they wanted. They chose pro elves and they chose the wizard build. We did 2 builds. Didn't even break armor. Snicks. Argue the call first. What? Why were you not persuaded by my argument? Have some money. I mean, that's correct, Shamba. Always blame chat. Don't blame me. How could I be responsible for things that happen in my own stream? I think that's wildly inaccurate. I assume we were throwing up here, but maybe that was just an amazing, like, intended. The goblin missiles have been great this game. The goblin missiles have been excellent. A rare case of chat being offered a choice, not making an objectively terrible one. Alright, so go over here. Go over here. Punch that. Boing. Boing, boing, boing. Roll a pal. Pop in here. Pop in here. Pop in here. Punch that. Let's go. Trying to go quick because when you're on the losing end of a game, that is. Do you know what? I thought it was 2-0 then. It's not 2-0, it's 2-1. So I've actually given them 2 turns to score back. I thought it was 2-0. I completely forgot they did the 1 turn score. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I did just forget, but also I think we're fine. I've got a reroll. They haven't got a reroll. They've got, even with all their KOs back, they've got 6 players. I think we'll be okay, even if they score here. We might just have to do overtime, which is not what anyone wants. I genuinely thought that was 2-0. I really did. I thought that was 2-0. touchback makes it quite likely they can get the one turn. Oh dear. I mean, even from here, it's still a few dice, right? Like, you have to stupid, throw teammate, not eat it, and land. But yeah, pretty stupid. Rather stupid. So no throw this turn, but they can do it next turn, because apparently there was an extra turn left. Yeah, land in range is true. They can also scatter the wrong way. Mm. Well, they should probably just try and get this one to scoring range so you have the other option, but it's pretty hard to do. That's definitely going to be part of the plan, yes. Lots of basing. Oh, running backwards with the ball. Okay, that means you've got to do a handoff now as a dice roll. Now you've kind of got to dodge this. Because you want me not to be able to block both them both. Okay. So there's a chance. It's not a good chance, but it's a chance. Okay, that takes care of that one. We'll put large step on you. We'll tag you. And tag you. Put large step on both of them. Tag you. That doesn't want you to do anything. Oh well. Yeah, the poker can't be thrown. It hasn't got right stuff. There is Scrapper Sawhead has got right stuff, I think. So there is a pogo that can be thrown, but it's a star player, as Space Cadet says.
They've got the advantage, and it is this sure. Sometimes the not this time.
Yeah, Tokamata, if he didn't have Lona, he'd be incredible. Incredible is overstating it. He'd be quite good. Okay, fails the catch. And that is game number 2 of the Elven Union. Boo! Yeah, I'm kind of booing myself for that win, to be honest. I don't know if Itchy will watch back or if Itchy's here, but I feel bad. Itchy, you deserve better. You deserve better than being bullied by elves. Boing, 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 boing. You're back. Thanks for the game, Itchy. But yeah, you deserve better. You deserve better than getting beat up by elves with beautiful goblins. Your dodges were... I was saying I think your dodges were good. Like, the dice overall, I'm not at all suggesting were bad for me or good for you, because they weren't. The fireball was obviously amazing, but I did feel like you had good dodges, and you did. Because I was saying at one point, just base goblins a lot can force 1 in 9s, but not so much that time. But yeah, that was grossness of elves with a wizard against goblins. Yeah, the coach getting sent off was brutal. And so I was saying, Ichi, like, definitely, like, everyone should go their own way when building teams. And I don't ever mean to be, like, prescriptive. But I personally found the bias ref to be incredible for goblins. And one of the many ways in which the bias ref is incredible is you actually can't get your coach sent off. Because the way the rule is worded with the bias ref, you're getting a +1 in your roll. And they clarified it with an FAQ that even a 1 does not send you off. So you get a free reroll anyway for bribery and corruption on a 1. But if you roll a 1 into a 1, you're still not sent off. So that means you would still be able to argue the call later on a 5+ with the bias ref. So yeah, it's really good. I think if you're going, especially if you're going weapon heavy, which you have, I think I would try to find a way to fit the bias refing, because I think it's just so good for giving you more chances to keep your weapons on for 80k. But yeah, really well played, and I hope the rest of your goblin games go better. I'm done for the day, so you won't see me again, is the good news. But yeah, if you're watching the Elf Union run on YouTube, I know it's not as much fun as the Goblin run, but please do hit that like and subscribe.